As of now, the grim task of digging through the garbage in Chitezi continues. 34 bodies have been recovered, but there is a heartbreaking fear that more souls may still be buried beneath the debris. It is said with heavy hearts that the death toll might have been lower if only people had been rescued sooner and only if modern equipment had been in place. The pain in the voices of those who lost loved ones is echoed by security experts and disaster specialists who lament that Uganda still has so much to do to protect its people. Simon Mulongo, a seasoned security expert, says intelligence is not just about guns, urging government to invest more in the systems that can save lives before it's too late.
We do not have proper intelligence system that can enable us detect and predict or even understand in advance what is likely to happen. It just tells you that we have not always invested in intelligence about this, because the intelligence is not just about guns and explosives. It's about what is likely to happen and may affect us in one or the other. I wonder why they have not brought in the military and the police.
Mulongo's words carry the weight of the lost lives as he stresses that this tragedy has exposed how unprepared Uganda is for emergencies that strike without warning. He calls for the creation of a special committee, one that will bring together various agencies so that when disaster strikes, they can respond as one and hopefully prevent such a loss of life from happening again.
You find that there are delays in communication, and because of these delays, there is no proper coordination mechanisms. And this tells us or reveals the fact that we don't have a proper disaster response policy.
He urges a review of existing laws and regulations to ensure there are no gaps, no missed opportunities to save lives.
The laws need to be reviewed. 2, policies should also be reviewed. 3, institutions must also be reviewed.
Those are very much, the policies, for example, disaster preparedness policy is there. The one against littering in the capital city is there. All those laws are there. They just lack enforcement.
Musa Ichweru, the former minister in the office of the Prime Minister for Disaster Preparedness and now in works docket, urges leaders to learn from this painful episode to rise from this sorrow with a renewed commitment to safeguarding its people.
It's both painful and extremely embarrassing, and embarrassing to us particularly who are managers of Kampala capital city and the metropolitan area. That includes all of us. Embarrassing because this is a man-made disaster. But for us to lose people because of a mountain of garbage shows that we are backward, shows that we are disorganized, shows that we have some lessons to pick from this.
Ichweru's words are a poignant reminder that when Kampala is in crisis, cabinet needs to step in to take decisive action so that no more lives are lost to neglect and unpreparedness.
Kampala is a patient with multiple organ failure.